Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Here's my wife Cindy, and I thought today we're gonna look at the Id.3 of the perspective of someone who's not interested in cars.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, so first of all, hi. Thank you very much for all the well wishes. I'm doing a bit better. There's something going on with my blood sugar, and the doctors don't really know what's going on at this point, but yeah, it's okay. Thank you very much though for all the nice comments and well wishes. Alright, so first impressions of the car. I hadn't seen it. I'd only seen pictures, and I'd only seen Chris in front of the car. My first impression when I saw the car was how big it is. I was expecting it to be way smaller. I mean, the tires are ginormous. It's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be, and the space inside is way more than I thought. So I like that a lot for the two dogs. And when we go grocery shopping, there's tons and tons of space. The trunk is also bigger than I thought it was going to be. Just in general, I like the size. It's still a small car, but we can still fit all of our stuff in. I like the look of the car. To be honest, when I had seen it before, I thought it was ugly. So I was really nervous when Chris came home and I saw it for the first time because I didn't want to disappoint him. I know how much he loves this car. But no, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's really nice. I like the silver detail. I love black and white. It looks way better in person than it does in pictures, I think. I like the silver detail. I like that the mirrors are silver. And my favorite part, just from looking at it, I like this here with the black white. I think that looks really sharp.
The new logo. The
new logo. I think it's nice. Yeah. That's it basically from the outside. What I would say, I don't care about cars, so that was just
front, that it's so small. Well, the tiny little front where other cars have so much more. It's not a big difference.
That's not important to me. I don't know. And
the front at all.
Well, the thing is I'm very short, so even when I only drove the car once, and because I'm so short, I don't really see the hood anyways, so I can't tell how long it is. So for me, that wasn't anything that stood out to me.
Okay.
So I'm just saying the things that stood out to me right away when I first saw the car. Okay. So new cars, again, very short. New cars, for whatever reason, they're built very long here. This car's not too bad, but if we were to drive for a very long period of time, it's really uncomfortable for me. Even with an extra pillow, this is my pillow, even with an extra pillow, the seat digs in here. So when I'm driving, I only drove the car once, and I'll show you, I can put the seat up very high. It gets better. And when I'm driving, my legs are stretched out, so it doesn't bother me. But as a passenger, if your wives, girlfriends, or people are just generally short, but this is just something new that's in cars, so the seat is okay. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's okay. Okay, so...
I know.
Yeah.
I never had to do that.
Yeah. What I like on the inside. I like the seats. I like the comfortability is not what I'm talking about. I like the pattern, or fabric, yeah, the fabric. Okay, I think it looks sharp. It's nice. They're fairly comfortable. The inside, it's very sleek. There's lots of room. Like I said before, the dogs have tons and tons of space, which is also nice. I like the armrests, and I like that you can adjust the armrests. Because if that's too high for me, but I can adjust that and make it go down a bit more. What I also like is, so it happens a lot that when we're going to work in the morning, I've got stuff to do and I don't put on my seatbelt immediately. So I know, but it's important. I like this. I like it. It beeps at me, but not. It doesn't freak out on me. It beep, and then it gives me a few seconds. I like that. It's a positive.
Unsafe.
Yeah. It's just for a second. Okay, so I like it that it doesn't scream at me. That's something I really like. There's tons of space to put stuff. I always have a 1.5 liter bottle of water that fits nicely in here. That's also a plus point for me. But as you can see, I'm in the driver's seat right now, and this is as high as the seat goes. And my eyes are basically just here. I need another pillow. But this is not, it has nothing to do with an electric car. This is just because of my height. Okay. I love Okay, let's do my likes and dislikes from the heating system. I love the fact that I'm always cold, so Chris can heat the car for me. So the other day, the only time I drove it, he asked me when I was going to drive, and then he heated the car for me. Amazing. I get in, it's warm. I love that. Don't find the seat warmers. It's not very good.
Really?
No,
well, you have a pillow under here.
Nah, still. I don't think they're very good. No. I like that it has the seat heaters, but I don't think it works very well.
Ooh, cool.
Yes. I don't like technology with anything, so this car stresses me out. The night before that we knew that I had to drive, we had to do a little tutorial, obviously, and this stuff totally stresses me out. So I basically just want to drive. I don't want to have to...
Already comes on.
Yeah, see? And I don't like that. When something flashes up at me, I'm, oh my God, what is this? I'm freaking out. But that's just because I don't like technology. These things here, I wasn't really sure what I'm supposed to do with this, if I'm supposed to touch them or not. I know guys love technology, but I'm not a huge fan, and I found it a bit stressful to drive. Just because, so it happened at one point that all of a sudden the warning light came on. I didn't know why, what I did wrong, and then it just went away. And I don't like that when I'm driving. I don't want to be stressed.
Yeah, I think it was she was too close to something, and it was the front assist. I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. The stereo system is crazy loud. It's really good.
Well, we haven't turned it up.
Well, no, we turned it up today.
Oh, but not full.
Yeah, but you couldn't put it up full. It's way too loud.
Well, but we don't know. Maybe in the middle, it's so loud that everything distorts and it sounds horrible. We don't know.
Okay, we had it pretty loud today, and it was very good. The windshield for me, as a short person, not so tall. Sorry,
not so tall.
Not so tall. Not very good. I missed the round shape, I guess. I'd have to get used to it. And Chris said that this is completely new with all cars, and it's true. I paid attention when I was walking today that all new cars have such a small back window. But oh my God, that's small. I don't see the point.
Especially when you're short, when you're so
short,
low, you can't see. And they're high up too.
Yeah, and I
not
can't
just
see.
shallow, it's also high up too.
Overall, I think it's a nice car. I really enjoy the fact that for me, the most important thing is being warm so that we can program it. I think that's amazing. When I get in the car, especially in winter, that's the worst. I get up, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, we're going to work, and it's friggin' cold. I hate that. So this way we get into a nice warm car. That makes me happy. It makes me very happy. I love that. The car is nice and quiet. And I forgot to mention, obviously, the most important thing that I like about the car is that it's environmentally friendly. That's the most important thing, that I appreciate that. Chris takes care of all the charging. I personally would not want to do that. So
just want to drive.
I just want to drive. For us, it's not really that big of a deal if we were to do a longer trip, because we have the 2 dogs. So when we charge the car, that we would just take the dogs for a walk. So it's not that big a deal, but still, I think that's inconvenient. But the kilometer, the range, is good on this car, so it's not that big of a deal. But overall, I like it. I'm, to be honest, pleasantly surprised. I was a bit nervous. I really thought that, oh God, he loves this car, and I don't care. I mean, I still don't care. It's his toy. Whatever, but I have to say there are benefits for me as well. Benefits for the dogs too. So I don't know. In summer where we have to go grocery shopping, we can leave them in the car and they can still have the air conditioning on. I think that's awesome. I think that's it's really good, and we're doing something good for the environment. That's also very important for us.
What do you think of the wide steering wheel, or the wide overall?
I mean, it looks nice. I think it's very impractical, because I just know it's at some point, not now, it's brand new, at some point you won't even be able to clean it anymore.
But do you think that
because it's
in 3 years?
I don't think so. I think this you're just going to see, white gets that weird yellow color. So I think it's impractical.
Okay.
It looks nice, but I just think, and the piano... that just shows fingerprints, and I would never want that. I prefer. Yeah, this whole thing, I don't like that. I just want to drive. I was stressed out when I drove home from the doctor, and I was too hot, but I was driving, and oh my god, okay, first time driving. I wanted to turn off the heat, but again, I have to drive it more so that I know, but I didn't know how to do it right away, and I just left it on, and I was just hot, whatever. But
you
overall,
haven't even used the power.
No, I did. I passed.
Really?
Yeah,
Full?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's something I'd like to. That's true. That's something I forgot. So where we live, we have to drive into the city every day, and there's always trucks. And the trucks, they're allowed to drive 80. They don't. They drive 60, 70. With our old car, I would never pass, just because it had no power, and it's very hilly where we are. But with this car, I did it once when there was a tractor. Okay, only going 50, and I passed, and that was no problem. That was really no problem. The thing is, though, too, you have to remember our car that we had before was so old. So for me, things that I like about this car don't necessarily have anything to do with electric. But I enjoy I think that it's a luxury car for us. And I think again, to recap, environmentally friendly, number 1. Number 2, space. I take that back. Heating, so climate control, number 2, and number 3 would be space. It's all super positive things. The things that I don't like about the car don't really matter. They're just tiny little things that, whatever. And to be honest, because it's so new, I don't want to drive it.
It looks scary.
It's stressful. You drive most of the time, and I prefer that. Yeah, and I don't. This whole thing stresses me out the whole time, and yeah. But this is just technology. I don't like technology in general. But no, I think it's a great car, and pleasantly surprised.
It's good.
So those are my thoughts on the car.
Okay. Dankeschön. Thank you. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.